morning, Psalm 5. Give ear to my words, O Lord, my deep groaning don't ignore. Hear and heed my pleading prayer as I come and seek your care. King and God, to you I pray, I will watch for you this day. In the morning hear my voice, in the morning I'll rejoice. Bring my prayers before your throne. Wait and hope for you alone. Your love, not the wrong we do. Evil cannot dwell with you. Pride can't stand before your eyes. Those who do you wrong you despise. You destroy those who tell lies. Men of bloodshed you chastise. But by mercy I will come, humbly bow within your home. Lead me in your righteousness, for my foes cause me distress. Make your ways straight before me, for their words cannot trusted be. Their throat is an open grave, heart is dark and tongue can't save. Make them bear their guilt, O God, let them fall by their own fraud. Banish them for all their sin, for they have rebelled within. By their own intrigues they fall, hold them guilty, God of all. But those who do hide in you, let them ever sing anew. Spread protection over them, that they may rejoice again. For you bless the righteous, Lord, keep them by your shield and sword.
This is Vanessa Myers, and I am coming to you today to bring you the message of hope from Psalm verse 5. You just heard the whole psalm read, and what really gets me in this psalm is David's cry for help. And specifically, he has a cry for help in the morning time. So let's look over again at Psalm chapter 5, verse 3. It says, O Lord, in the morning you hear my voice. In the morning I plead my case to you and watch. When I read this psalm for the first time, and I knew I was going to speak about Psalm 5, I kind of was surprised because that verse 3, was one that I had just put on my message board in my house. And I love that verse because we come to God in the morning. We come to Him and we plead our case to Him, and we sit back and we trust in the Lord and we wait. So here David was. He was in trouble. He was running from his enemies, which at the time was King Saul, and all these troops are after him. And he cries out to God in the midst of the turmoil in his life, and he cries out in the morning time. And as I was doing a little bit more research on that verse, I found a couple other verses in Psalms that were talked about how God helps us in the morning time. And so I'm going to read to you first. Psalm 90, verse 14 says, Satisfy us in the morning with your steadfast love, so that we may rejoice and be glad all our days. I love that. Satisfy us in the morning. Hear our prayers in the morning. And then verse 143, verse 8 says, Let me hear of your steadfast love in the morning, for in you I put my trust. Teach me the way I should go, for to you I lift up my soul. So let me hear, Lord, about your steadfast love in the morning. We often think about why it's important for us to do a daily devotion with God, specifically in the morning. And it is a great way to start our day. It's the way to start off the day on the right foot. I know we're all busy. I get it. I'm a mom. I have 2 teenage daughters. We're busy. We're running out the door in the mornings. It's just hard. But one of the things that's easy for me is to get up, and I can get up a little bit earlier, and I can do my daily devotion time with God and spend time with God in prayer. Often that is in my closet because there's just a quiet place in my house at the moment where I can get light, and spend time with God. And I sit in my closet and I pray, and I read my Bible, and I do I do a daily devotion through the First 5 app. I do a little devotion on YouVersion Bible app, and I read the verse of the day from another Bible app that I have on my phone. And then I spend time with prayer with God, just like as David said, pleading my case to you, sharing my concerns with the Lord, praising Him for all that He's done. I spend the morning time with the Lord, and I pray that you will spend the morning time with God as well. And now, I'm not saying that you can't spend time with God any other time. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it is so great to start off your day with God. As we can see from the 3 Psalms that we read here, the verses, David speaks about spending the time with God in the morning, pleading our case with Him, hearing of His steadfast love in the morning, and having Him teach us about Him in the morning, from when we sit and when we listen, and we just take a deep breath and just absorb all that God is telling us through the scriptures that we are reading. And we are silent too. Silent, being part of that prayer time I do is like to be silent, and I like to listen. And sometimes my mind gets distracted. I know my mind goes every which way a lot of times. But I pray that you will spend time with God in the morning. I've actually written a book called Breakfast with Jesus, 100 Devotions for Kids about the life of Jesus, and I encourage children and families to spend time with God in the morning. I know it's hard with kids, and these devotions are short for that reason, for you to be able to spend that time with Him, and for kids to develop a habit of spending time with Jesus in the morning. So my prayer is that you will, if you don't have a devotion time in the morning, that you will start one. Grab your coffee, find a quiet place, and just hang out with God and enjoy that time with Him. God bless you all.